Today's Gemara is on Pei Aleph Amud Beis from Shmorli to Min Miyanya. Is that right? Mine. This is Yossi Gablikian signing on to Rabbi Smith Cam. Shmorli v'amru loy hinach lefnai shomer chinam. Guard for me. Then you pay. Guard for me. Then put it down before me. He's a shomer chinam. Amru Rav Huna.
So, are there two people here?
Yes.
So one of them would say, guard for me. The other one would say, well, put it down before me. So his responsibility would be like a Shemer Chinam. Is a Shemer Chinam responsible for negligence?
Yes.
Okay, so that's our question here. Is he responsible for negligence?
Amar Rav Huna. Rav Huna said, Amar loy, if he says to him, Hinach lefanecha, put it before you. Einu loy shemer chinam v'loy shemer sachar. He's not a paid worker. He's not a paid watchman or an unpaid watchman.
So then that would mean he would have no responsibility. And the reason for this is, well, let's just compare. If he says hanach lefanai, let me do that better. 1 second. The word lefanai, or if he says hanach lefanecha. If he says lefanai, then he's a shemer chinam. If he says lefanecha, then he's nothing. He's not accepting it. Okay.
Iboilahu. If Bnei Yeshiva has a question, Hinach Stama Mai, put it down plain. Tashma, coming.
So, here's the question. Hanach stama mai. What is the din by hanach stama? Because we're going to compare again. Lefanai makes him a shemer chinam. Lefanecha makes him nothing. But what if he doesn't say either lefanai or lefanecha? He just says plain hanach. Just plain put it down. Doesn't mean he's accepting or not. So, okay, we're up to now the tashma.
Tashma, come in here. Shemer li v'amru loy hinach lefnai shemer chinam. Guard for me, and then put it down before me. He's an unpaid watchman. Shemer chinam. Hi stama loy klum. What if he just says put it down? He's not a watchman.
Okay, so it seems like we have our answer. If he just says put it down, then he's nothing. So this should be the answer just based on the Mishnah. However, no Gemara is simple, so we have a problem with this. What is our problem?
Adarabba, on the contrary, Meda Amar Rav Huna, since Rav Huna says, Hinach lefanecha, place it down before you, Hu de'enoi, that he isn't, Loi shemer chinam v'loi shemer sachar, he's not a shemer chinam or a shemer sachar. Hastama. But if he says just plain put it down, shemer chinam havi, he's a shemer chinam.
Okay, so here we had from Rav Huna that says when there's nothing, not a shemer chinam or a shemer sachar, that's if he says hanach lefanecha. But that would allude to, if he doesn't say anything, if he just says plain hanach, then he would be a shemer chinam. So we have kind of a contradiction between what we would learn from the Mishnah. In the Mishnah we would learn that stama b'loi klum. I'm going to highlight that so you'll see that. In the Mishnah we learn stama b'loi klum. It means if he just says plain hanach, he's nothing. And we have from Rav Huna, we have hastama, is a shemer chinam havi, that it would be a shemer chinam. So Ella rather,
Maha from here, lika the mashma mina, we can learn out. Lika means
it is not to learn out. From this Mishnah we cannot learn out Because if you look at the Mishnah, it would seem to tell me that he's not a Shemer Chinam. If you look at Rav Huna, he would seem to tell you that he is a Shemer Chinam. Okay,
Lame.
so what do you think on your own?
Um,
What should it be? Should he be a Shemer Chinam? What's the case? I tell you, watch my cell phone. And you say, oh, put it down.
I think I would be a watchman.
Okay, so that would be going according to the diuk that we would get from Rav Huna. But let's see what we're going to have now. We have Lema Ketanai.
And look at tonight. Let's say it's a machlekes for tonight. Im haknis bereshus. If he brings pottery with permission in a courtyard which may have an animal in it, Bal Chater Chayiv. He's a courtyard owner is Chayiv. Ravi says, Bechulam Einu Chayiv. In all of these cases, he's not Chayiv. Hachshikal Alav Bal Habayish L'Shaimer, until the owner of the house accepts to watch it.
Okay, so here it seems that when the person says put it down, like in this case, the person has a bunch of pottery, he's putting it down in a courtyard. According to the Tanakama, by just saying put it down, you're going to be chayav. So that would go according to what you said, that if I say, can you watch my cell phone, you say put it down, you would be taking responsibility. Similar to this case, the owner of the courtyard says put down the pottery, and he becomes responsible. However, according to Rebbe, he's not responsible, because Rebbe says you're only responsible if he says clearly that I'm going to watch it, which is more similar to Hanach Lefanai. I will watch it. Okay, so now we have a Machlekes Tanaim. What would be the din by Hanach? Okay, now again, this would be the end of the Gemara, but the Gemara was going to differentiate between the two cases of the courtyard, where there's some pots being brought in, to Shmarli V'Amalei Hanach Lefanai, which is taking place in Rosh Hashanah. Okay.
Mimai, maybe. And Mimai, how do you know? Dilma, maybe. Adkan, until here. Like Amri Rabbanan Hatam. The Rabbanan didn't say over there. Ela B'Chatzer, only because it was a courtyard. Davas Nitrehi, it's a place for watching. Li Aisle, and he has to bring it in, and he said to bring it in.
So read it like this: Amar le Ayel, and when he tells him bring it in, what does that mean? That means Ayel de interlach ka'amar le. He is telling him bring it in. De interlach. Inter means I will watch it for you, is what he's saying. So by a courtyard, that's a place of watching. So now we can understand what the Rabbanan mean, that he's going to be responsible when he says put it down. Because he's telling him that it's a place of watching, put it down means I'm going to watch it. Aval
hacha, but here, Shuka, in the market, Lav bar Naturehu, it isn't a place for watching. Anach, and he says, Anach, put it down. V'tiv natar lav, and sit and watch it yourself. Kamarle, that's what he said to him.
Okay, so basically right now what we're left with is that we're done with our comparison between Shmarli V'Amalei Hanach Lefanai and the case of the pottery in the courtyard. Because in the courtyard, even though the Rabbanan hold that he's chayav, but that's only because that's a place of watching. But if the same story would have taken place in a Rosh Hashanah, which is not a place of watching, then when he would say Hanach, or Hanach Stama, just plain put it down, maybe he was not accepting to watch it at all. It's not a place of watching, he just said put it down. Okay, that would be with the comparison in the Rabbanan to the Rabbanan saying that he's a Shemer Chinam. We would say that he's maybe not a Shemer Chinam in the case of Hanach Stama. Inami, or else we could say another possibility.
Adkan, until here. Loi Kama Rabbi Hatam, the rabbi didn't say over there.
Or Rebbe, which was
Rebbe didn't say over there.
He said that he's not responsible unless he says, unless he accepts on himself clearly to watch, which would take it back to our case. He would be pater. He won't be a shemachina because he never said clearly hanach lefanai. Now we're going to say that maybe you can't compare them because over there, Leikamer Rebbe Hasim Rebbe only didn't say it over there. Ella only.
B'chatziroi, only in a courtyard. The loyali, to bring it. Rishusa kabayle mashkal minya. Permission that he has to take from him.
No, it's just to bring it in. He has to ask for permission. So why does Rebbe say that he's pater over there? Because all he was giving him was permission to bring it in.
And then he gave him permission. They'll like to bring it in. Tiv v'natar sit and watch it yourself, Kamerle, he said to him.
Right. He wasn't saying that he's going to watch it. You just asked if he can bring it in at all. So now he says, sure, you can bring it in, but I'm not watching it. You watch it.
But here, Hinach v'ana mintraina, Kamerle, he said to him, put it down and I'll watch it. Daislika dascha. If it will enter your mind, Hinach v'tiv v'natar Kamerle, that in the marketplace you'll tell him to sit and watch it yourself. If to put it down, Rishusa, with permission.
It's in the question form. If you want to put it down.
You want to put Rishusa. The mashkel mina. Permission. He has to take it from him.
He doesn't need permission. This is a public place. So it must be when he says that yes, you can put it down, that he's accepting responsibility. So just because Rebbe holds in the case of the courtyard with the potter that he's going to be pater because he's not accepting responsibility to watch, that doesn't mean that he's going to hold that you're going to be pater as well in the public property. You want to put in a code word?
Sure. Code word is 8th grade A is awesome.
Okay, thank you very much.
Jessica Bleeking signing off.